What up, fight fans? It's your main man, Made Man, back at it again, and y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. Today's date, January 24th, 2015, puts us roughly 7 days away before this month ends. Manny Pacquiao told Floyd Mayweather that he's giving him to the end of January to accept this fight. We haven't heard a peep from Floyd Mayweather. I just got finished watching an episode of ESPN's First Take with Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless. Stephen A. Smith has been a loyal defender of Mayweather. He's defended Mayweather for years. He's made, all kinds of excuses and given all kinds of reasons. He stated he still, even to this day, he thinks that Mayweather will easily dominate Pacquiao. But listening to Stephen A. Smith, the most loyal defender of Mayweather, reach basically a brick wall. He has no more reasons to give. No more excuses to find. When the news broke out, allegedly, that Manny Pacquiao will accept all of Floyd Mayweather's terms, it just left everyone standing there like, now what? Everybody has been reporting off every little detail that's been coming out about this fucking fight. Most of them wrong. But like I've told everybody, they were all one-sided. No one heard anything from the Mayweather camp. Then we finally hear Floyd comes out and make a peep after they've, I was really excited about the fact of seeing Manny Pacquiao in Shade 45. Because seeing him, them putting him in the urban markets and going to different shows and different radio stations usually is a big indication that a big fight is coming up. And then we hear Floyd Mayweather call into the same radio station right behind Manny Pacquiao and states that, that's all lies. Everything Pacquiao's talking about is a bunch of, Abram is talking about is a bunch of bullshit, is a bunch of lies. Do we want the fight? Absolutely. Are they negotiating? Absolutely. Is the fight being made? Absolutely not. So now everybody's sitting there like, what the fuck? We don't know what to believe. I tell you what. Floyd Mayweather, 47-0, 26 knockouts. 25 if you take away Victor Ortiz. 26 knockouts. 5 division world champion. Most paid athlete on the planet as of today. Number 1 pound for pound boxer. Reached the pinnacle of boxing. Those are great legacy points. Great legacy points. Possibly about to break the Rocky Marciano record. Possibly. Great legacy points. But if he doesn't fight Manny Pacquiao, those things will become second fiddle. I cannot see a reason. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know the reason, have an inside source, or any of that bullshit. I don't know why this fight ain't being made. The money sounds right to me. Allegedly, with Floyd making $150 million or better, Pacquiao looking to make $60 million or better. So the money seems fine to me. The networks want it. The fans, the casuals, the diehards, people who don't give a fuck about boxing want it. The promotional companies want it. The networks want it. Allegedly, the fighters want it. Let Pacquiao tell it he wants it. Let Mayweather tell it he wants it. So why isn't this fight happening? The excuses that were given are all bullshit. I did a video in my archives about Floyd Mayweather and his many excuses, in which I gathered a bunch of video clips and put them into a video with my commentary and showed all the many reasons and excuses that Floyd Mayweather has made. How he's constantly moved the goalposts. It wasn't a biased thing by far. This was from the words of Mayweather. I tried to, and I promised to do one for Pacquiao. Point out all of the excuses and shit like that why this fight wasn't made on his end. But when I got to doing the research for Pacquiao, there wasn't much. Outside of the needle thing about not wanting to take the drug testing because he's allegedly scared of needles, bullshit. Outside of that, everything else is, honestly, it's just not really much there. The main person who is giving the reasons that this fight can't happen has been Floyd Mayweather. Now, Floyd Mayweather says all the time, I'm my own boss. I move when I want to move. Manny Pacquiao has a boss. Well, let's take a deeper look at that, man. Floyd Mayweather, for all you fucking Flomos out there who believe that Floyd Mayweather doesn't have a boss, his name is Al Heyman, okay? If you think Floyd Mayweather is making a fight, any fight out here without Al Heyman's approval, you seriously bumped your head. Seriously bumped your head. Floyd Mayweather also has another boss. You could say, some people say it's Moonves, whoever runs that network, CBS/Showtime, that he works for. He can't make a fight without their permission? And you think that he's just going to take any old fight? Especially now by turning down Manny Pacquiao. That's a lot of revenue. So who are you going to replace those shoes with? Miguel Cotto? Fuck out of here. I don't know why this fight isn't being made. I don't know why this fight is not being made. Vegas has Floyd Mayweather 3-1 favorite to win. 90% of most fans would tell you Floyd will win. We're 7 days away from the deadline, ladies and gentlemen, allegedly, that Manny Pacquiao gave. Now, some people are saying that possibly this is a form of hype for this fight. Waiting to the last possible minute, grinding it out, getting everyone to talk about it, getting the emotions all riled up in one way or another. But guess what? Every day that passes, people are getting tired. Stephen A. Smith is tired. The YTBC, the great boxing minds in the YTBC that can mobilize the fans like that, is getting tired. Manny Pacquiao, judging by his last few interviews, is getting tired of talking about this fight. This fight rose up to an epic high roughly in 2010 when both fighters were in their primes and it was just the shit. Here we are in 2015 where this fight has literally died out at one point in time with the knockout by Juan Manuel Marquez, seeing Pacquiao redeem himself in 2 fights afterwards against Chris Algieri, world champion, as well as Tim Bradley and Brandon Rios, so 3 fights. Seeing Pacquiao redeem himself to get this fight back to the notoriety level that it should be. Now we're seeing it. I think it peaked roughly about sometime in maybe early January when everyone was going crazy over every bit of little news that let out. And now people are just at their peak with it, and it's going to start to decline if Floyd Mayweather doesn't give some sort of indication. I've said it for months. Everything we've heard coming about this fight was always one-sided. I've always said, unless the networks get involved, that's the only way to take this fight serious. I want to see this fight. I am the guy that vouched also for the Amir Khan fight in Floyd Mayweather prior to this. Now that the negotiations have started, the networks have talked, Mayweather allegedly wants it, Pacquiao allegedly wants it. The money is there. Hell, even Arabs from Abu Dhabi has came out and offered money for this fight. Once again, for these next 7 days, I'm gonna stay with the mindset of this fight is still going on for these next 7 days at least, because I still find it very suspicious that Manny Pacquiao is going to a bunch of shows. We've seen him on Shade 45. We all know that's an urban market channel. And whenever I see Manny Pacquiao's Filipino ass trying to get to the urban market, that usually is a very big indicator of a fight. When I see him on the late night shows, that's usually an indication of a very big fight. So for these next 7 days, I'm going to keep hope alive. But I'm telling you folks, we've seen Saul Canelo Alvarez accept the fight with James Kirkland on May 2nd. This is the date that Mayweather wants to fight Pacquiao on. It's no way in hell that Canelo will accept the fight on that day knowing that that fight is going. Oscar wouldn't promote it if he knew that fight was going on, ladies and gentlemen. We see Miguel Cotto not accepting the fight with Canelo Alvarez on his diva ass. Who knows what the hell he's waiting on? This fight is everything that is wrong with boxing. Honestly, this is the problem you have when fighters want to promote themselves. This is the problem you have when egos can't be, can't compromise. This is the problem you have when they're not fighting for glory. When this fight is revolving so much around money. This is what happens. Money has always been involved in boxing. Mike Tyson can give you good stories. Muhammad Ali can tell you some good things about it. Corruption has always been in boxing. But you would not think with this much money, with this much notoriety and popularity, that this fight would not have been made at this particular time. If this fight doesn't happen, I am not paying for another Pacquiao or Floyd fight again. VIP box, first row sports, I will be all on them shits for every Mayweather and Pacquiao fight. Fuck that. To the next video, it's your main man, Made Man. And I'll see y'all then. Don't forget to subscribe. It's fucking bullshit, man.